Hebrews chapter 13 verse 2 encourages us to be hospitable towards strangers or people that come into our lives. It reads, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares." Abraham entertained strangers that turned out to be angels who brought him good news. Lot entertained strangers he met at the city gates, and they also turned out to be angels who came to alert him of the impending destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. If he had not invited them into his home, he probably would have been destroyed with the people of Sodom and Gomorrah. The angels took Lot and his family out of Sodom and Gomorrah before it was destroyed. The presence of certain people around you may be the source of your breakthrough or blessings. In the story of Laban and Jacob in Genesis chapter 30 verse 27, Laban, the uncle of Jacob, who Jacob was living with, inquired through divination about the person of Jacob and found out that the presence of Jacob in his household brought him God's blessings. So he begged Jacob to stay a while with him. Let's read what Genesis chapter 30 verse 27 says. But Laban said to him, "If I have found favor in your eyes, please stay. I have learned by divination that the Lord has blessed me because of you." Jacob was a blessing carrier, and the blessings rubbed off on whoever he came in contact with. Just like many people we come across in our lifetime, some actually are sent by God to help us increase physically, spiritually, financially, and otherwise. Joseph is another person that God blessed and has the same spirit as his father Jacob. Wherever he sets his feet upon or whatever he lays his hand to do was blessed. He was a blessing distributor. In Genesis chapter 39, Potiphar's home was blessed when Joseph was sold into it. In the prison where he was jailed, he was blessed. Egypt enjoyed a prosperous era during the reign of Joseph as prime minister. You can see from the story of Jacob and Joseph that the spirit of blessing people ran through the genes of Jacob, who begat Joseph. There are people who come into our lives, businesses, our homes, as visitors, workers, or helps that God have sent to help turn our situation around. When they are around us, we experience increase, growth, and prosperity. This is the reason why we should embrace those who come into our lives with goodness. We must also be discerning as we show hospitality to people, being careful of who we welcome into our lives or space. Both good and evil can be entertained with goodness. Your hospitality will save you from the evil. There is more gain when we do not forget to entertain strangers. That strangers sometimes often turn out to be angels in disguise. The stranger may be the stranger in your neighborhood, in your house, in your office, in the church, or even at the airport. Treat all men with generosity, goodness, and friendship. You may find angelic things within them. According to Hebrews chapter 13, keep on loving each other as brothers. Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some people have entertained angels without knowing it. Remember those in prison as if you were their fellow prisoners, and those who are mistreated as if you yourself were suffering. I am Pastor Eunice Oji. Shalom. Peace.